I've been living in Davao City for 6 years, and one thing has been difficult: getting to the ocean. But now, I can theoretically exercise by the ocean, or at least pretend to. And everyone's enjoying this new place. First, I'm going to cross the coast road though. To a point that has a hidden secret. Jutting out into the Davao Gulf, Dumalag was once an island. Now joined to the mainland through reclamation, it shields a number of fish cages. Today, I'm heading to the furthest point, an 8-hectare area reforested by Aboitiz in the last 8 years. Don't loiter. So, right at the end of this peninsula here at Dumalag is this 8-hectare park, which you'd never have any idea about, unless someone tells you, like me. So this is really one of these places where you can see the ocean in Davao City.
An 8 hectares of property surrounded by a 37-hectare marine protected area.
37-hectare marine protected area, wow, awesome, that's great, huh? Sun's in my eye. Let's go explore a bit more inside. Oh wow, okay.
These are rescue turtles.
Rescue turtles, yeah.
It's an olive ridley turtle. We call AKA, or we also call him as Turtle Ekulan because it was rescued by, it was turned over to us by these police officers based in Ekulan. But this is also Turtle Dumalag because it's rescued here in Dumalag. This is a hawksbill sea turtle. A female hawksbill sea turtle. Turtle Lapu-Lapu because it was rescued in Lapu-Lapu in Agdao. Very sad story. This was speared. Let me show you this.
Oh wow, okay. Speared, yeah.
Still a hawksbill turtle, female hawksbill turtle. And hawksbill turtle already considered critically endangered. So that's critically endangered. That's next to extinction. That's the reason why we need to collaborate, help each other to really help this sea turtle survive.
Yeah. Not only has this former grassland been transformed into a forest with over 100 migratory birds visiting, up from 5 in 2014, but the coral on the pathways suggests there was a time when sea levels were much higher. He said they planted a few trees, but most of these seeds were planted by birds. Yeah, this used to just be open grassland. And now they've created this, which is really, really awesome.
These are boardwalk. These are made of repurposed material. These are electric poles.
Oh yeah. The biggest problem here is that this trash probably comes out from the two rivers, from where it's just been thrown indiscriminately far further away into the rivers. It comes out at high tide, it comes into the mangroves. At low tide, it's trapped.
Bottles of mineral water and some are soft drinks. Yeah. But if you look at it, I don't think people, the formal settlers will drink mineral waters all the time.
No.
So no. Who usually drink this type of
drivers? Drivers.
No, I think those people who can afford.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Middle class probably. Again, in fairness to the people living nearby, I don't think it came from them. But we have, again, as mentioned earlier, we have 2 river systems.
And you see all this stuff, yeah. As he said, do you think the settlers drink bottled water? No. So it's not coming from here. It's coming from people throwing things out their cars. A lot of this, I think. Oh, you're the guard. Ah. And beside the mangroves, one of the few white sand beaches in Davao City.
that we found in March 2.
March 2. Okay, yeah.
So we're expecting after 2 weeks. Actually, sea turtle lay eggs every 2 weeks. 3 to 5 times every 2 weeks.
I'm amazed this is just a rocky wall, no?
Yep.
Oh.
Look at that. That's still corals, right?
Yeah.
So that's why, diba, I mentioned earlier, probably this place used to be flooded before.
John, what are you doing here? Are you taking a tour over here with Vermin?
Yes.
Nice, we're doing a coastal cleanup with my kids and Lolo.
It's funny I see you here because I think I followed your car coming here.
Ah, okay, yeah, maybe.
Familiar. That was very scripted.
It's so easy. It's so easy to see my car. Cannot miss it.
You can't miss your car. Yeah, these guys are cleaning up, but it's a impossible job because the waste keeps getting into the ecosystem. Helicopters. So I'm actually going to come back to this place next week because the turtles will be coming out and they can show me a bit more. But this is very interesting that they've built this place in less than 10 years right next to the city. That's a boat, not a helicopter. It really shows you the problems and the growing pains of a city with waste and so on and so forth. So I asked as well about the coast road. I asked, will this affect you here? Will this affect the hatching of turtles? And he said, not so much. He said actually that road provides a bit of a barrier in between the urban areas and the ocean. So yes, you lose the beach, but you cut off the city, you hold that back behind a barrier, which is a sad thing to do, but we don't live in a perfect world, do we? I'm going to make a joke to Kulas about this. Kulasisi, I don't know what joke I'm going to make, but you're a parrot. Nice to have this place inside the city. A nice side trip, but back to the main mission. Salamat you. This place here, of course, you've seen the access road's a little bit narrow. It's open for, Herman was telling me, for kind of educational kind of trips and so on and so forth. Not really for just wandering around, but if you have a purpose, if you want to help clean up the beach, if you want to do things like that, yeah, you can come in, just contact Davao Light. But as I said, it needs to be for a purpose. I was making a video about the coastal road, wasn't I? And I've gone to the one part that doesn't have a coastal road. So let's go and have a look at, I went here before a year ago and it was still under construction. Now let's see how it looks now. The road will head north over a new river crossing, and the only section left to build in the south is the long bridge across the Tolomo River entrance. Does anyone know the story of this park, by the way? Now we have kilometres and kilometres that we can see the ocean from. As for these communities, they have bridges. They have bridges, they can get their boats out onto the ocean. They can still fish. It's the middle of the day and it's hot. There's one section right down the other end, near my house in fact, that will be open to the public at around 3 o'clock I think. So I might go there later this afternoon, just check it out, and it's actually open for walking and cycling. And I don't think you can drive there because it's like a road to nowhere. Only mad dogs and Englishmen walk under the heat. I'm a mad dog. I'm not an Englishman, I'm a Welshman. I am a mad dog though. A very mad dog who needs to eat lunch. Someone do something nice on my truck rather than phallic images. Now I've got to pull out of here without letting it look like I'm coming out of the short time, which I'm not. So, I was going to drive up to the end and out their junction, but I'm not. Definitely not going to do that. Bad idea. After lunch, a trip to downtown to finally fix my microphone cable. Pakitang trabaho.
Pagkatisoy mo ba? Made in, made in Canada ba to?
Ang isa. Ako,
Dili,
ako made in UK.
Made in UK ka,
Made in UK.
original.
Pero imported na.
Imported.
Mga dili, ang isa ka imported, ang isa ka original, made in Philippines.
Ako kay made in Korea man ko.
Made in Korea.
Oh, Sagol Vietnam.
Ala. Pike.
Piki. Pero may na lang kay Tisoy.
Ala.
Bawi ra.
Bawi ba?
Ay sa mga followers.
Hello.
Kumander Daot, among Kumander diri nga Tisoy. Pinatuwa po sa tanang Kumander.
Ala.
Pwede ako kapag-make up, siya nga eh.
Kung si Kulas, mag-makeup ka.
Labaw pa sa make-up. Pangita ni mo. Gimingaw na ni mo.
Napil ko sa aking vlog sa una. Nagkatawa siya.
What?
Nagkatawa siya. Sige, testing lang.
Hello, testing. Salamat, Kumander Daot, sa pagbisita sa among balay diri ayuhanan. Inapunta, mobalik na ka.
I think, what may ko?
Ay, lagi na ko.
Kana. Kana. Nindot na. Tanawang levels, okay lang. Ha?
Okay lang,
Sige na. Pas na. Taliwa. Dili man kuan, dili man red line.
Dili mag-red line.
Maayo. Salamat kaayo kay akong mga daot. Dili na daot.
Okay na.
Si ikaw, okay na. Punta. Tama.
Salamat,
okay.
Kumander.
Salamat pod.
Anselm.
Anselm. Hey.
Sudah pangalan oy.
Lagi. That microphone works very, very well. This guy's awesome. He's the only camera repair guy in Davao. I need a speech therapist. I'm gonna go towards the coast road because it'll be open soon. They're moving the ladder while he's on top of it. It's bravery. A bug! This right here is one of the viaducts that's going to connect down to the coast road. I don't know how, there's houses in the way, but I'll figure that out. This is like coming from Phuket. I'm coming now from the Tureel side, and I'm going to approach the tiny parts that you can drive on because actually it's not really open to traffic. It's open for pedestrians and cyclists. It makes sense because you can't drive anywhere on it. But I forgot what I was going to talk about. Indeed, this section ends at this unfinished bridge. Right, can I go inside? I'm not sure if I can. Can I drive in? I think I can. Here I am, at the entrance to the coast road. Not allowed Zumba. From here, the road is closed to vehicles, but the car park next to the new roadside park is open.
Asa ko agi pagkuan?
Dagat?
Oh, sa dagat diri lang. Sige, tayo ko.
I want to go play on the slides. I'm too big. I'll get stuck. Right, let's have a look down here. I think it's quite a long way to walk, but that's good for me. Last year, I could only see this road from the outside. Now, it feels a little surreal to be walking towards the ocean inside Davao City. I remember my video last time. It was kind of a mixed reception about whether we liked having this road along the ocean or not. But I've got to say, from my perspective, I live a little bit that way. And if I want to go to the beach in Davao, I wouldn't really. I mean, and it's hard to get to. Small roads, difficult to park, just difficult to get to the beach. But right now, this is just by my house. I will. Because it adds a different feel to it. And I felt at peace walking across this road. The calm waters of the Davao Gulf in front of me. It's so quiet. I'm enjoying this right now because in a few months there's just going to be trucks and cars and me thundering down here. It's not going to be like this. But for now it's nice and peaceful. I can imagine soon this will be quite nice in the night time. It's all well lit. Yeah.
Are you vlogging?
Oh, I'm vlogging. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out. Hi. Hello. Mango ulaw. Walking, jogging or cycling, everyone's enjoying themselves. Yeah. Salamat po da, amping. Gamay mong bike ka. Oh, kabalo ko Bisaya. Dugan ako Demia. Have a nice day. Bye. Man, Kumander Daot aking page. Oh, Kumander Daot. Oh, video ni. Huh? Oh, picture ka. Really good vibes down on the coast road. Hi. Right beside the road, they're making the breakwaters. Is that? This is cool. Don't have to take them far. Chuck a crane in, chuck them over. I make it sound easy. It's not. Media on your truck. That could be me, but I don't have a media pass. How'd you get one of them? Can I just put media on the back of my Hilux? Will they believe me? Just put Kumander Daot. My photographers. Yeah. My photographers, they.
JM shots, JM shots.
JM shots. Ah, JM shots. Follow JM shots.
Titik ni Brent.
Then yeah. But you just take photos of cycling, or?
Yeah, cycling and walkers, anything.
Yeah, good, great. Great, nice, huh?
Thank you,
I'm
thank
just checking it out, yeah.
Right.
Awesome. Okay.
Water.
Oh, bilang water?
20.
20. Isa lang. Ay, uhaw ko.
Bala na ka Saya.
Oo, dugay na ko, Dewi. Ang unang nakatuwi ko, Dewi. Oo.
Asawa na ka dire.
Taga Puan ko.
Swerte niya.
Uy. Swerte po ko. Oo. Sige, salamat na yan.
Salamat.
That's brilliant, that's true. Where there's a will, there's a way. Add that to the bodega. What I find interesting is, I didn't come here when it opened 2 months ago because it was ridiculously busy. But still, people are still coming. I think this is going to be something that does make a difference to people's health and activity, because they're going to keep getting out here. There's this park here, there's the cycle path, footpath and so on. Goes all the way along. People feel safe because this massive fence that goes all around it. Yeah, I'm gonna come down here quite often, I think. It's a nice feeling to be here.